in the in the Navy?
Yeah, when I came in, we had the traditional retirement service. A lot of people know about that, whether you've ever served in the military or not. You do 20 years and you have a 50% pension on your base pay for the rest of your life. There was a slight detour for a few years called the Redux years. The people that know they're in that know about it, but it only lasted a few years. And they knew that wasn't the right answer. But they also knew the military pension, the 50% at 20 years, had kind of outlived its usefulness. A lot of folks, younger service members, either officers or enlisted, were like, this is an all or nothing plan, and I don't know I'm going to stay. And now we have access to thrift savings plan, again, like a 401k, but my pension is all or nothing. My friends out in the private sector, many of them have a 401k match. I don't have that. So both as a long-term cost savings measure, but almost as a fairness issue as well, the military came up, and to compete with the private sector, they came up with what's called the blended retirement system. Many people, if they're listening to this that are military, know it just as BRS. Again, acronyms, right? We're the military.
You guys got to have your acronyms.
Got to have our acronyms. How BRS works is you come into the military, either officer or enlisted, and you can get up to a 4% match in the thrift savings plan if you contribute 5%.
Okay.
The trade-off is you get a slightly reduced pension if you do serve 20 years. So, but for the people who may not serve 20 years, they get that match and it's theirs to keep. There are a few more details than that, but that's how it basically works. So, the takeaway is for early junior service members, they have access to get a match in TSP like many people have in their 401k. I didn't have that access.
Right.
I just had regular TSP. I didn't even have TSP for a number of years. But so the new retirement system is called BRS. It basically, you still do get a pension. It's a slightly smaller one than I got, but you get that TSP match your entire time in the service if you contribute the 5% to get it. Gotcha. Anything from 1% up to 5%, you get a small match.
So what is your